Got milk? Not anymore. Everything is going just as I planned. Soon the entire world will be without dairy milk. No butter on toast, no ice cream, no cheddar cheese, and nothing but dry cereal. Nothing can stop me now. Somewhere over the Mediterranean Sea.
Would you like our Italian entree, sir?
No, thanks. It gives me hives.
Our vegetarian dinner, then?
Nope, gives me the vapors.
Then may I recommend the Greek plate? It's delicious.
All right, if you insist.
Enjoy. It's good to see you, Agent Fox.
Ha! Monkey Penny. Now this is a real TV dinner.
Right. Yesterday, our spy operatives discovered the factories and offices of Amalgamated Moo Juice Incorporated abandoned and drained of milk. Soon, the entire world's remaining milk reserves will be depleted.
The idea of eating dry breakfast cereal is pretty hard to swallow.
Yes, it is. Here's the only clue we have.
Feta cheese. A low grade, too.
Spy operatives took that picture in the office of Mr. Howard Hugh Heifer Utterly III.
President and CEO of Amalgamated Moo Juice Incorporated.
Exactly. We presume he has valuable information on the dairy crisis. The only available picture of him is hidden in your mashed potatoes. Finding Utterly is your top priority.
He shouldn't be hard to spot.
The feta cheese samples found in Utterly's office have been traced back to the island of Acidophilus. Your plane will be flying over the island any minute now. I've already set up the mobile command center where you'll rendezvous with me and later on with Quack. The entrance code is in your fortune cookie. Any questions?
No, I'm on my way.
Good. Monkey Penny, out.
I wish I hadn't left my parachute in my other tuxedo. Maybe one of my special spy gadgets will help me. I wonder which one I should pick. I don't think I can have my cake and eat it too. I'm in no mood to tickle the ivories now. The one time I don't need a cab. If you thought that was impressive, you should have seen the one that got away. So this is the sleepy little Greek island of Acidophilus. I seem to have arrived unfashionably early, since nothing seems to be open. I should meet up with Monkey Penny at the Mobile Command Center.
Alright, and I guess it's time to say welcome to Globe Trekker Gaming. Today I'll be doing my playthrough of Spy Fox and Dry Cereal. This was one of my favorite childhood games, and I've been really kind of dying to play it again and share it with you, so let's just go right into it and see what we can do. So remember this guy just kind of shows the tattoo he has in his chest? Let's just kind of show there.
Hey, wanna see my tattoo?
He's got a lot of weird ones for to remember. There's like a cycle of like, I don't remember, like 10 or 15 of them.
Your mother must be so proud.
And Spy Fox always makes some witty comeback with it. At this point, I think everything's closed. Like, if you go to the trinkets here, there's nothing there. We'll see in a bit, the guy who, like, runs the trinket stand is just, like, really angry and hates Spy Fox. Like, down here, the canteen is closed. I kind of remember most of how to play through this, so I'm hoping to not do too much around there, but, or too much, you know, exploring around, but I'll definitely show you guys everything there.
I have to say, that's the first time I've ever been...
And I remember here's how you get to the mobile command center, but you have to put in the number here, so...
555-4023. How fortunate that Monkey Penny gave me this entrance code.
Hello, Spycore Mobile Command Center.
Penny,
I kind of just openly say that it's their, secret mobile command center. Because, you might accidentally dial that. Nope, look what I connected to.
Now that's a person-to-person phone call.
Glad you could drop in, Spy Fox.
Hello, Monkey.
That's Monkey Penny.
She's so mad about it.
What do you think of Skycorp's new Greek Island Mobile Command Center?
Impressive. Disguising it as a half-buried boat in the middle of the town square with a stroke of genius. Nobody would ever notice that.
That was Professor Quack's idea.
Where is Quack?
Oh, he'll be here soon to refill the spy gadget vending machine. In the meantime, he sent a couple of things ahead for your mission.
Good, because a spy without a gadget is like a shopping cart without a broken wheel.
How apt. Now pay attention. This is Greek money. It's called drachmas. You may need to buy a few things around here on the
I'm pretty sure Greece
island.
uses the euro now, but that was accurate for back then.
Is a
toothbrush, and I sure could use one after that airplane meal.
Don't put that in your mouth. It's not a regular toothbrush. It's a special laser toothbrush.
Ooh, a laser
Let me show
toothbrush.
You how it works. You hold the laser toothbrush, apply the Minty Fresh laser gel, push the button, then you can use it to cut through really thick steel.
I guess
I like
that's
that technical
one way to
term,
fight
really
cavities.
thick steel.
So, do we have any idea where Mr. Utterly is being held?
No solid evidence yet, but you might want to check out that feta factory down by the docks.
Feta factory, huh? I thought I smelled something suspicious.
Alright, so we've got the toothbrush thing, and then the drachma's there. So, alright, let's go check out the feta factory that they were talking about. Yeah, otherwise nothing's open here, but if I remember... Oh, spy watch beeping.
My spy watch is beeping. Spy Fox to Mobile Command Center.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox here.
Hi, Spy Fox. Remember, you can call me via your spy watch anytime for help and information. Just press the mobile command button.
Will do. Spy Fox, out.
It's kind of funny, because if you're, in the mobile command center and call her, she's like, Spy Fox, I'm right here. I'll show you when I get back there, but... So I remember over here, there's this ship, but you can't do anything with it, but then there's this factory down here, which is where you want to go exploring. And yeah, he can't get through it because it's steel.
Normally, I would karate chop my way right through a door, but this one seems to be made of solid steel.
Oh no, how do we get through the solid steel door? It's almost like this didn't lead right up to it. I like how he doesn't just, cut the whole door out. He, makes it look exactly like him, so he can just fit perfectly through it.
The laser toothbrush makes impervious steel doors pervious.
Alright, I guess we'll have to go in here. Oh no, what's that?
Now that's a big side of beef.
It's almost
No
like it led up
buts
to
about
that.
it. That's Mr. Utterly, all right, and he's dangling over a pool of piranha. Now the question is, how am I going to get his rump roast down from there?
So I'll show you if I do this. You
Maybe
can't
that
do it
lever
because
will help
there's
me
the
get
pool of
Mr.
piranhas,
Utterly's
but
rump roast
we'll see what
down from
happens. Yeah, I obviously don't want that, so...
Sorry, Mr. Utterly. Being kidnapped sure has its ups and downs, doesn't it?
Alright. If only we can make the water, hotter or cooler.
This must be the temperature
Because they would just have a
control for this
temperature thing
pool of
right there.
piranhas. Kind of an odd fixture for a feta cheese factory.
It's almost like a feta
piranha
feast
pool
factory
seems
is,
to be getting colder.
evil.
The little beasties seem to be slowing down.
So normally they have, earmuffs and everything. Oh, how
Fish on
convenient.
ice. That should hold them. Now for Mr. Utterly.
And then the one stupid piranha there that they're all annoyed about.
You saved me! Thank
Thank you, Mr.
Fox. Spy, Fox. Routine rescue, really. Now I need to get you to our mobile command center for a debriefing.
Good. I need to change my pants.
I need to change my
You've got to
pants.
stop him, Mr. Fox.
All right, just calm down, Mr. Utterly. Why don't you start from the beginning and tell us what happened?
Well, it all started as a typical day at the office. When you're as important as I am, you're constantly fielding international cattle calls and reviewing grazing reports.
Oh yeah, he's pretty important there.
Yep.
Nice smile.
You have to stay pretty sharp in the dairy biz. So, when William the Kid Spuds made their appearance, I immediately snapped into action.
I kind of have like feta cheese
There
on their
were
feet.
dozens of them. I fought them tooth and nail. Pow, 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 I did. My whole body's a weapon. Then
Yeah, he really
suddenly,
fought
I
back there.
smelled something revolting. It could only be one thing. Feta cheese! The stink was so overwhelming that I nearly passed out. Taking advantage of my momentary asphyxiation, kidnappers choked me and then forced me into a smelly, dark bag. They whisked me away to Kid's secret island fortress.
He's voluntarily
It was
jumps there.
just so humiliating being bagged up like a piece of beef.
But were you able to learn anything about what William the Kid is up to?
Well, thanks to a little bovine ingenuity on my part, I picked a few things up. Kid's demented scheme for gaining worldwide domination is run by a front company called Nectar of the Goats Corporation. He has a 5-part master plan. First, capture all the dairy
Like how he's
cows
bad
in the
guy.
world. As you know, he's already done that. Second, he built that milky weapon of destruction inside his secret fortress. Third, use this milky weapon of destruction to flood the capital with none too fresh dairy milk. Fourth, frame all the poor dairy cows for this
This is
heinous
a very
crime.
elaborate plot.
Fifth, take over the entire dairy world. Why, Fox? Someone needs to find that secret fortress and disarm that milky weapon of destruction.
Sounds challenging. I need to find that secret fortress and disarm that milky weapon of destruction.
Oh, I almost forgot. When William the Kid's back was turned, I swiped the secret code that turns the milky weapon of destruction off.
Good going. Where is it?
Well, I had to swallow the code before I could read it so it wouldn't be discovered. Can you believe it?
Oh no.
I find the whole thing a little hard to swallow. We need to figure out a way to get a look at that code. Someone needs to find that secret fortress and stop William the Kid.
Oh look, and there's Professor Quack. Let's say hi to him.
Good morning, Spy Fox. I took the liberty of loading the vending machine with some of my ingenious new spy gadgets. You should take a look at some of them, Spy Fox. They may come in handy.
Well, thank you, Professor Quack. So what we need to do here is because he swallowed the, what was it, the secret plans there. Right away, I mean, there's a whole bunch of spy gadgets, which we'll get to down the road. But the X-ray gum lets you, you know, just straight up look into him. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna skip the instructions. Because it gives like a whole instruction there, which I just kind of explained how it works. Again, I've been playing this game since I was like 6, so I remember everything with it. So let's just take the X-ray gum and look, essentially look into him.
If you don't mind, Mr. Utterly, I'm going to need to use this X-ray gum to take a look at those 4 stomachs of yours.
This isn't going to hurt, is it? Because I get kind of dizzy when I think about pain. In fact, just saying the word pain makes me want to... Oh...
In fact, just saying the word pain.
Professor Quack,
Oh, this is kinda
your
cool.
X-ray gum works perfectly.
Oh,
I can
what do we have
see
here?
everything inside Mr. Utterly's gut. I found the note. All right, now I need to find out where that punch card is. Then use it to disarm the milky weapon of destruction.
Alright, so basically what happens is I need to find that punch card, which I'll remember the black dots look kind of like a K. I remember that becomes important later, but basically you have to get that punch card, put it in that, like, the control panel thing, and that'll deactivate it. There's like 3 different types you can do it, kind of random with the game. It's either the punch card, a key, or, it's like a diode thing, I think is what it's called. If you want to see a little more in his stomach here. I like how it's got like the different, like, you know, steak components, like steak, roast, meat, is that coat? I can't tell. Alright, we've looked enough through Mr. Utterly. And he's gonna just get up and then just hang out there. Alright, so yeah, now we know we need to find that punch card there, so I think that's going to do it for part 1. Should have the rest of the parts coming up soon, so thanks for sticking with me, and once again, this has been Globe Trekker Gaming.